Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchison. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Memphis offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points. Stopped
in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for room at the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on 1st down, 2nd, and 3rd. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And 3rd down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important, having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the 4th down. Man, what a nice play by the running back.
The midshipmen trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Navy will have to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He wants to change this route. Lewis wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Turning over the Jets. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. It's third and goal and third and long. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Leonard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Navy will go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
It's a seam wide open. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And the defense got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lewis to throw. Floating away. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense.
There he goes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Defensively on third and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and management so much easier on the offense.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll leave it with him. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Back to pass, it's Woodson. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Creates a little space. Lots of running room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. It is the great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Then their 4th option might be to pass the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Navy will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Lewis wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going up top again. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They've got the screen set up. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get up.
Touchdown, Memphis. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Bonner. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll run the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bonner. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. A Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, David.
And how?
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quickly complete. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Oh, a lot of space. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Give to the big fullback. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Navy will kick it deep to get the 2nd half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Navy, 0. He'll bring it out. It's Hodgins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. Running into the open space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bonner. Gets it to him on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They get to him as he throws. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He'll pull it down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Lewis to throw. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He's loose. Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. To the air, it's Bonner. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Navy will have to punt it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, midshipman.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lewis wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Got a man. It's Thompson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Steps away. And the defense, they've got him at the...
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another...
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And here comes the Navy offense. This guy's supremely talented, but sometimes the jump from high school is a little too much in some games, and it has been so far here. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. It's been a bad day, man.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Navy! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down. Let's go! Let's go!
They'll send the back in motion. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 30. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Powers through the defender. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Bonner. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on 1st down. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He turns it loose to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bryant. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long through the 28. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, midshipman.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They took it right down to the